Assalamualaikum and hello. Today, we from Group 20 will be presenting our topic upgrading Penampang Health Clinic in Sabah to a public hospital. Basically, why we choose this project? Because we found that in the rural area in Penampang, people who live in this area don't need to face any kind of problems. For example, transportation. Okay. So this is the some insights the condition in Penampang Sabah. So what is the importance of this project? In Penampang, there is a polyclinic Penampang which has been serving Penampang Sabah since 1882, and there are about 500 to 700 patients daily. For the challenges, there are rough terrain and limited infrastructure, restricted healthcare services, limited public transit. And for the infrastructure issue, the medical equipment is very limited and hospital availability within vicinity. So what is our objectives? Our objective is a medium-sized hospital to accommodate more patients, top quality equipment, and to meet the healthcare needs of the population. For the potential impact, our expectation is to make medium-sized hospital that benefit the local community. For example, establishing new specialized units such as cardiology, oncology, and so designed to treat a larger volume of patients, significantly reducing wait times.
Next, I will be presenting project plan proposal. Key milestones. There are 6 key milestones in our project: planning, design development, construction, quality control, feedback, and finally final implementation. In planning, we need to form a team, and we have to make sure that we have a detailed project plan. Next, we move on to design development. During design development, we need to finalize our initial design. We need to make sure that we have that initial design. We also have to estimate the cost it takes to build, to renovate a new hospital. We also need to choose the materials that are suitable for a hospital renovation. Next, we move on to construction. For construction, we have to secure tenders. We have to make site preparation, and we have to set up everything to make sure that our construction goes well. During construction, we need to have quality control. So during quality control, we need to always make regular inspections. We have to always make system checking, and before running the hospital or going into the trial runs, we have to make final inspection. So quality control is also important. And then we move on to feedback. In feedback, we have a trial runs. Basically, we have to run the hospital as it should could run, and then test all the fire alarms, test all the fire exits, and get a feedback from those trial runs before going through the final implementation. And if all that is complete, next we move on to final implementation. During final implementation, we can deploy healthcare services. We can train, we can do a professional training, and study our operational efficiency. Next is responsibilities. There are 4 main responsibilities in our project. There are 4 departments: civil department, biomedical department, mechanical department, and electrical department. For civil department, we allocate 50% of our budget. This is because they are involved in the construction of the hospital building. For biomedical department, we allocate 20% of our budget because they are involved in getting the medical equipments as well as dealing with the latest healthcare technologies. For mechanical and electrical departments, we only allocate each 15% of our budget. Uh, this is because they are not involved in the big uh, construction of our hospital. For mechanical, department, they are involved in HVAC installation, heating, ventilation, as well as lift system. But for electrical department, they are involved in wiring and as well as dealing with the power of the system of the hospital.
Hi, I'm Arif, and I'm going to present about initial investments. And we are comparing our initial investments relative to X Hospital. So the most obvious differences will be the construction costs, which we are almost 7 times as much as the construction cost for X Hospital. Due to the written in our report, we are targeting to be a multi-department hospital. For the allowable cost, it is almost similar. This is all due to inflation and from time to time medical equipment price. Now I'll be presenting about the cost of maintenance. If we compare our annual operating cost and maintenance for both of the hospital, we are almost double the cost of Hospital X. This is due to, like I said before, we are targeting to be a multi-department hospital, and also we want to cater to the hospital to most diseases. So almost everything of the cost of maintenance is double of the Hospital X.
Salvage value and useful life. So here we listed out some of the most important machines that we use in hospital. The original cost is 10,164,040 ringgit, while its salvage value is 515,296 ringgit. This table helps in understanding the financial aspects of medical equipment life cycle management at Penampang Hospital, highlighting the importance of factors such as brand, technology, and maintenance in determining the residual value of these assets. For replacement analysis, on the left we have UAC of Defender, and on the right we have UAC for the Challenger. So from these two tables, we created another table of replacement analysis. So this table helps us in assessing whether to keep the machine over a period of years or whether to replace it to save some cost. Yeah.
Here, we have total up all investment costs, depreciation costs, the operation and maintenance costs because we want to calculate the total cost incurred in our project. So the total cost incurred in our project is equal to 392 millions 416,444 ringgit Malaysia. Next, we calculate the benefit cost ratio for our project. Here, we get 1.28, which is greater than 1. So, it indicates that our project is a cost-effective project. Its benefits outweigh its cost because every unit of cost invested in this project will obtain return more than one unit in benefits. Here, in the risk form, we have discovered some potential risks in our project and ways to manage them. For example, if there any labor shortage, we will improve the wage and benefits to attract more workers. Another example, if there any unforeseen ground condition, we will redesign the plan. On the right part, there is a risk matrix to identify the likelihood and the impact of the risk.
So next, in resource allocation plan and scheduling, we have allocate all the budget for the several department, and in summary, we have allocate 1.8 million worth of surgical equipment, and we decided to put high percentage of the allocation used for surgical machines and equipment. And we are estimating that this project takes about 3 years from the initiation of the project progress by each department and the project enclosure. So next, the implication to society. To be sure, this project will give a lot of benefits during and after project. And for example, it will provide more job opportunities to people in Penampang, and the people in Penampang also could get urgent medical needs. And it will encourage to have more general community growth as well, to have healthier community. And at the same time, it will get better waste management, and at the end of the day, it will inspire young generation to pursue in healthcare. So For the project closure, we are estimating that this project will be completed within 3 years, and we will evaluate this project based on the WBS. At the end of the project, we will also organize a formal closing ceremony to commemorate, and we'll do documentation for this project.